My name's Taku from Perth, Australia. I'm here in Melbourne in Chet Faker's studio. I've been making beats for 5 years. Always just experimenting in new sounds, and Perth born and raised. The music I made when I first started playing around, it wasn't the best, but it was just like sample based. So taking an old record, whatever I could find in the $2 bin, I'd just flip it. So it always started with sample based music, and then it kind of steadily evolved into chopping more intricately and then moving into beat making. Right now the music I'm making currently, it's a mixed bag. I still like to dabble in sample based music, for instance like the 50 Days of Dilla, but more recently I've been delving into like trap, house, juke, all that stuff. So I don't really have a certain style. With my remix work I go pretty crazy with it and don't really pigeonhole myself into one kind of style, but right now I guess it'd be electronic. DJing for me is a pretty small part of what I do. I like to produce. When someone asks me to do a show, I'm like, I'm geeked, like I want to do it. But then 2 days beforehand, I'm dreading I said yes. And then the day beforehand, I'm thinking of ways to get out of it. But yeah, it's just not a part of who I am. Like, performing your music is a pretty daunting task for most. I'd rather be in the lab any time of the day. The Dilla project more or less was a way for me to distract myself. At the time, not many people know I had a pretty broken heart, so I just had to think of a way to keep busy. So I thought, let's try and make a beat a day for 50 days. That was a pretty important project to me. Beats that are just sample based, they're like second nature to me because that's what I started doing. I know when I hear a sample what bits I want to chop up before I actually chop them up, so I could do it each day because that's what I've been doing since I first started making music. The inspiration for my hat collab with New Era came with a few brainstorming ideas with Well Dressed Vandals, a crew from Sydney. Just trying to think of some pieces or equipment in my studio that I use a lot, which will be a representation of me in the hat. We came up with the microchord, which I'm sure a lot of people know. So the hat is pretty much the same colour scheme as the microchord. There's musical notes on the front and it's Taku Well Dressed Vandals. They just kind of fit together. And it's a 5-panel. Everyone loves 5-panel. We've got an EP coming out with Chet Faker, which we're kind of finishing now. It's like a 6-track EP, which is like really punchy, it's really different. It's probably different to anything you've heard either of us do, but yeah, we're pretty excited. That'll be out soon, so keep an eye out. Right now, musically, I just want people to hear it. And I think that's what's great about SoundCloud and things like that. You can get your music heard all across the world. I get buzzed by that kind of stuff, so whatever happens, whatever, you know, in the next couple of months or years, I just want to be heard. If I could make a living off music, that'd be the dream. But yeah, I'm not going to get too caught up on that.